millions of people that live in Melbourne, this factory is just a factory. But to me and about 150 other people in Melbourne, this place was our lives. I haven't been here in 6 years and I'm getting the shakes and goosebumps just standing at the front. This is the place where I learned to wrestle, the old powerhouse. This is the place I met Heath Fury. Heath was the only guy who took the time when I started out to tell me the little things, like make sure you get knee pads so you have a long-lasting career, to get wrestling gear so you look like a wrestler instead of wrestling in tracksuit pants and singlets like everybody did at the time. March 23rd, 2003 is the date of my first wrestling match. It was a Sunday evening. Show was scheduled to start at about 5. I get to the building at about 10:30 a.m. Knock on the door and knock and knock and knock and knock and knock to think that it was a giant joke and I was never going to wrestle and I'd wasted the last 3 years of my life. Heath answers the door. Haven't known him, met him at training a couple of times. For the next 3 hours, because we were the only guys in the building, neither of us had a car, we talked about the only thing we had in common, pro wrestling. And we talked and we talked and we talked. We found out we both like the same wrestlers. We both go for the same football team. We both have the same circle of friends. We live nearby. He was the first friend that I made in pro wrestling. So I have a couple of matches and it comes time for me to get some gear. And Heath says to me at a show in Roeville, he says, I got something for you. Hands me a bag, a singlet, a pair of pants, a pair of wrestling boots. My first pair of wrestling boots. And says, take these. I don't need them anymore. You need to look like a wrestler. The matchmakers come to me and go, you need a tag team partner. And Heath goes, obvious partner, I'll teach the kid how to do tag team wrestling. First time I ever got gear with my name on it was teaming with Heath Fury. The first time I felt like a wrestler was teaming with Heath Fury in this very building. Me and Heath split up, the building closed down, we went our separate ways. The highest point in my career was in South Australia as the PWI World Champion. The guy who had the belt before me, the guy who I modeled my title reign after, was Heath Fury. Heath was PWI. He bled, he sweat, he was Pro Wrestling Ignition. And I'd like to think that my title reign lived up to his. He vacated the belt, I won the vacant belt. I wouldn't have been the champion I was without Heath. And then the last time we wrestled in Gippsland, you know, when it was announced on the internet, it's Joel Bateman versus Heath Fury once again. There was that buzz in the air. Everybody got excited. Are they going to rekindle the old magic? Because we've beaten 6 shades of shit out of each other all over Australia. 90 seconds into the match, Heath gets knocked unconscious. And to me, it said, that Heath doesn't have it anymore. It said that I have surpassed Heath Fury as a professional wrestler. He was the lion who taught the cub. I've grown into the biggest and baddest son of a bitch lion that he's ever seen, and I'm here to take over the pride. Heath cannot hang with professional wrestling in 2012. Yeah, this is his last match. Words cannot describe how honoured I am. I have asked everybody who has meant anything to my career, anything that has meant anybody to Heath's career, to come down to the Ukrainian Hall next Sunday night. We could be wrestling in front of 5 people, 50 people, 500 people. I don't care. Because it's all started in this building, and Sunday it's going to finish in a building in Gippsland. Heath, I know you're watching, brother. I know how much this building used to mean to you, the same as it meant to me. I mean this with the bottom of my heart. I don't think you can beat me. I wish to God you were on the same level as me, but to be completely honest, I don't think you can hang with me anymore. So I'm going to say this to you, and I'm only going to say it once. If you think, if there's a tiny little spark in the brain of Heath Fury that you can blow on and start that fire, ignite that fire once again, one more time, Heath, bring it to me the way I know you can. Bring it next Sunday night. I don't want to see Crisis. I don't want to see Jason the Terrible. I don't want to see the Heath the Maniac. I want to see Heath fucking Fury. Next Sunday night. It's the biggest match of my life. God damn it, Heath. It better be the biggest match of yours.